Alright. Okay. So, what we got going on, YouTube? What's going on, YouTube? Oh, wait a second. What's up, Alpha? Alpha, do me a favor. So it's saying that somebody already donated a $5 there, and I can't see who did. They're like not showing me who did. Hey, what's up, Deck? Haven't seen you in quite a while. Jojo, DJ, what up, Nowhere? Glad you made the stream this time. It is time, Nose. It is time. But yeah, I can't see who donated that $5. So whoever did, seriously, I greatly appreciate that. I wish that I could actually say who it was, but for some reason, YouTube does not want me to show gratification. So, you know, there's that. Reddit's did like ages ago when the stream first popped up. Okay. I was going to say, I never got any kind of notification or anything like that, so thank you, Raditz. If that was you, man, I appreciate it. And if it wasn't Raditz, blame Alpha. Alpha is taking full blame if it was not Raditz. He just told me, secretly. He messaged me. Okay. So, I mean, what do you guys think that we're going to see as far as, like, you know, they're giving us new gameplay and whatnot. Do you think that we're going to start to... Do you think we're actually going to get to see, like, any kind of, like, skill switching or anything like that? Or do you think that it's just going to be pretty much just, like, straight-up gameplay? Kind of like how how they did their little talk during, like, the Kezu hunt and stuff. Do you think it's just going to be more like that? Throwing Alpha under the bus. Hey, I have to. I have to protect myself. It's insurance. Artsy. Hi, Handy. I'm busy right now, so I won't be able to start a while, but just wanted to pop in and say hello. Hello, Artsy. Chris, I have class now, but I'll try to stay as long as possible. Appreciate you. Mythos is here. My guardian Dayon. Alright. It's starting. It's starting.
Welcome to the Monster Hunter.
How's the audio, guys?
Showcase.
Can you guys hear it all right?
Some exciting content to show.
What's up, Pizza?
Over the next 40 minutes, you'll get to see an overview of the gameplay loop, a full hunt against the bone-chilling Goss Harag, a deeper dive on our new quest type.
Okay, so we're getting some Goss Harag.
And a Q&A with Monster Hunter Rise game director Yasunori Ichinose.
I love how it's like so different with everybody. Bella says it's very quiet, and then somebody right after says it's good. But I think the stream itself is really quiet too.
Welcome to the world of Monster Hunter. In this video, we're going to take you through how you're going to be spending your time in your adventure in Monster Hunter Rise. In Monster Hunter Rise, Camera Village is under threat of the Rampage. And it's your job to prevent the village from succumbing to the oncoming
Okay,
onslaught.
so is this 2-6? Isn't that his name? Works with Eric's.
Once you've selected your quest from Panoa the Quest Maiden, make sure you've bought and stocked up on...
Oh yeah, there's something tomorrow too as well, Jordan.
As well as visiting Yomagi at the tea shop to eat some empowering bunny
Camera
dandelions.
Village.
Vigilant hunters
I can't say
know
much.
how important careful preparation is for
Sheesh.
successful hunts.
Look at those activation chances. Did you guys see that? Okay, it sucks. I just knew it was somebody that was that works with Eric's, it seemed like.
The hunt begins.
Ooh.
While tracking your prey, be sure to gather endemic life and learn the lay of the land.
I dig that hammer. That's pretty cool. I like it.
Once you track your prey,
Did you get
utilize
blocked from
every
chat?
tool at your disposal to effectively take it down. Careful observation of a monster's moves and the surrounding environment will aid you on your quest.
Doing its usual thing. Damn, when they said tutorial, they were
Quest
legit
complete.
talking like tutorial.
After a successful hunt, make sure you carve the monster to acquire valuable materials useful for progression.
Do you think that they're going like all in on bringing
Hunter,
in new
your character's
players?
progression is tied
Like
to your
how
gear,
Worldborn
which is mostly
kind of was?
crafted from monster parts. Once you've returned to Camera Village, visit Hammond the blacksmith to start crafting weapons and armor. Each armor piece comes
Sleepy
with
boy
stats
go
and
burr.
skills based on the monsters you've hunted. This, coupled with your own hunting experience gained from each quest, will make you a better hunter each time.
The
With
Tetranodon,
tougher
the
threats approaching, you'll need stronger gear to
tank
take on
armor.
these foes. Once geared up,
Tetranodon
you're
just
ready
has
to
that
take
armor
on
that I
new
feel like I
challenges.
look at it
Grab a
and
quest,
it
prepare
has
for
to
the
have
hunt,
like
track down your next target,
5,000
and reap
defense or
rewards.
something like that.
With a plethora of armor, weapons, and gear to chase,
awesome.
it's
That stuff
truly
looks
up to
good,
you to
man.
make your hunts your own. The hunt begins in Monster Hunter Rise on Nintendo Switch, March 26, 2021.
Good little tutorial. Not bad at all. Yeah, the female legs are bad. They're bad. Like, really, really bad. The armor she has on right now, it doesn't
Next
seem
up
too bad, but
is
the other ones,
full
they were
quest
bad.
Gameplay. We'll be
full
hunting
quest
a Goss
gameplay.
Harag in the Frost Islands with the help of our trusty Palamute, Palico, and the volatile Charge Blade.
Okay.
Hello
Yeah,
everyone,
Alpha,
and welcome
it's-
to another look at gameplay
it looked
of
bad.
Monster Hunter Rise for Nintendo
I
Switch.
did not enjoy the
Today, we'll be
legs of the
hunting
female
using
armor.
the
It just
Charge
didn't seem
Blade,
like it
one
went
of
with
Monster
everything
Hunter's
else.
more technical weapon types.
Alright. We got some Rachna armor.
Each
Along
weapon
with
type
the
in
Rachna
Monster
Charge
Hunter
Blade.
Rise has access
Oh,
to
dope.
customizable movesets, known as
Wow.
switch skills.
I like that.
This flexibility
That's
allows
pretty
you to
cool.
optimize your approach and playstyle during hunts.
That's some serious customization. That is really good.
Using our Palamute will allow us to track down this threat a little easier.
Oh, I love the male Rachna armor. The female one's good too, though. That's one where it's like,
In Monster Hunter Rise, your initial visits to fresh locales will have your map shrouded.
okay, so this
But
sucks.
careful exploration
You're right.
will slowly reveal the nature of your surrounding
Yeah,
environments.
it seems
and
as if
record
it's just
findings
like
for future hunts.
changing equipment, pretty much. I was not expecting
It's a
that
wise
at all
move to
either.
Keep an eye out for endemic life,
I was expecting
vital
you to be
buffs
like locked
during
in
the quest.
prior to
such as
the quest or
speedy
something
landscape.
along the lines of that, you know? That's what I was expecting. That's a wow, man. It's going to be super customizable, and I like that.
The Frost Islands were once the nest for a gigantic dragon. As you
Wow.
explore this desolate locale, you'll discover the remnants of dragon bones.
Female
and
Rachna
even a
has the
dragon
best
ship
battle dress. That
used
is
by
true.
hunters.
Yeah, I kind of thought it was going to be... I see exactly what you're talking about, Pizza, but, like, I surely was not expecting you to be able to just go into camp and change stuff. Pleasantly surprised. Extremely pleasant.
Our
But,
target today is the bone-chilling.
yeah,
Goss
change
Harag,
on the fly,
an icy
depending on who
fang
you're
beast
fighting.
that
That's
stalks the Frost
awesome,
Islands.
man. Hey, gotta go drop the kiddos off at school. Have fun, Handy. DJ, thank you so much, man.
Now we've found our target, it's time to
Hope
hunt.
that you can catch some Goss Harag gameplay, maybe while you're waiting for him, or something like that. Ooh. He is just so good. Have a good day, though, DJ. If you can't make it back, have a good day, my man. Appreciate it. Ooh.
Our Hunter,
man.
Palico, and Palamute are all sporting gear.
Give
from
me the
sinister
Almudron armor and I'll be
Rakakadabi.
happy. Oh, the Almudron armor is sick. See, now, I'm a fan of, like, the metallic-looking armor and whatnot, so I know that it's, like, an aesthetic. Like, if you're not cool with that, then you probably don't like Rachna and Almudron's armor, but...
Goss Harag is a stout fanged beast with an incredibly short fuse.
Just look how massive he is, dude.
Its signature trait is its ability
Wow.
to exhale a freezing cold breath and use it to attack its foes directly or to produce a solid blade of ice.
And see, like, that's the thing, too, is, like, in the videos and stuff, Goss very much did look, you know, like something that you would see in maybe, like, a Neo 2 or something like that. Obviously, that's the aesthetic that they're going for. But I mean, like, he looks like he fits really well in, like, the gameplay. Like, his movements and attacks and everything like that. Like, he literally looked like Arzuros there for a second. Holy crap.
Goss Harag takes inspiration from the Namahage, a fearsome Oni from Japanese folklore.
Wow. And he's probably not even going to be, like, a late-game monster. Like, if I had to sit here and guess, you know what I mean?
The Charge Blade is a versatile weapon which, when wielded in the right hands, can provide devastating results.
Oh, there's the... Oh, man, he was trying to land that new... Oh, check that out up there. Blue Sharpness.
And able to dish out big damage.
Blue Sharpness with Rachna, so that's cool. Oh... Did we have Savage Axe mode in the demo? Because I didn't really get to play Charge Blade. See, but that's the thing, Alpha, is I mean, like, we don't know what stage that is either. Savage Axe wasn't in the demo? What do we got right here? What is that? See that?
The axe offers hunters some new mobility options.
Oh, he landed that right onto Pteranodon. That poor thing. Oh my. Oh my god, if they have a subspecies of Goss Harag, I'll cry. I'll freaking cry. Yeah, you see that, Alpha? Yeah. I'm very happy to see that. Savage Axe was literally like my favorite mode in Worldborn. I loved it. He looks so good, man. His movements, everything, so good. Artsy, take it easy. Have fun in class. Chunky Boy Showdown indeed. I heard somewhere you can change Super Amp Discharge for Savage Axe, but I forgot where I heard this. Just make sure we don't talk about any leaks or anything, Pizza.
Land successful attacks on another monster to build up the...
I was going to say, listen, Pteranodon gets bullied, but then Pteranodon gets to bully once we take him over. This is the most bullying that Pteranodon has gotten to do in a long time.
As we mentioned, Switch Skills will allow hunters to customize their playstyles to suit their needs. Here, our hunter will swap the use of Condensed Element Slash.
Look at that.
Use of Condensed Spin and Slash, allowing for an axe-focused playstyle highly capable of
Ooh, that Savage Axe looks good. Seems like it was only for like 2 seconds, though. I don't know why it was only... Oh, there's the little ice blades. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. I believe they showed it when they were changing moves. Okay, I'll have to check it back and see what's up. He equipped dual blades. Dual blade Goss Harag is dope. I like it.
Counter Morph Slash is a defensive morphing ability with a longer blocking phase. If we're able to block an attack with this move, the follow-up elemental discharges deal extra damage.
Okay. Nice. Nice. I was gonna say that's the one. That was one of the ones I was pretty sure that was in the demo.
Is a useful critter, allowing hunters to bait their prey.
Where is he luring him to? Where are y'all going?
This endemic life form will allow hunters to lure monsters by coating themselves in its pungent
Where are
scent.
you going, Socks? Where are you going, buddy?
Finding the optimal location to hunt monsters is a key strategy for a successful quest.
Oh, Lagombi. Oh, luring him to Lagombi to get Lagombi beat to hell. Oh my god. Poor little Lagombi. Holy crap, how long does that thing last? It's taking him across like the whole map. Aw, he's gonna...
a fast-moving, rabbit-like beast capable of icy flurry of attacks.
Poor Lagombi. See, now, I will say I do not like this approach as far as, like, you know, taking them all over to all the different monsters and doing the Wyvern riding thing. Oh, wow. Yeah, see, I'm not a fan of this. Definitely not a fan of that. I feel like it kind of like exploiting the Wyvern riding thing a little too much.
Will have different attacks to help you take down your target.
Like, I get it, because it's, you know, it's a smart idea, taking that stink mink thing and luring it to another monster and whatnot, but, like, if it happens naturally to where, like, a monster comes into the area, then yeah, I'm cool with that, but as far as, like, literally getting that stink mink thing and then leading it to a monster somewhere across the map or something like that, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I mean, if people do, that's cool, but as far as myself, I don't like the idea of using that.
Don't squander these opportunities.
Oh, Mounted Punisher, baby. Hey, there's the slide. There's the slide. There's Lagombi. Do we got a third? Oh, I thought we were going to get a third slide. Yeah, they probably have, you know, very good reason as to why they had him do it. They probably told him, like, hey, there's certain things that we kind of want to show off and whatnot. So, I mean, believe me, I don't think that Socks himself would, like,
with Goss Harag and Rampage,
try to exploit Wyvern riding.
Relentless pressure. Stay cool, calm, and collected.
Ooh. Ooh, listen to that sound, too, when he slices. Ooh. Oh, Mythos, believe me, I'll let anybody do anything. You know what I mean? Like, while we're on stream and whatnot. I'm not, like, that much of a purist or anything like that to where I would, you know, give anybody grief for it. Yeah, that move is absolutely sick.
Monsters can also be
absolutely sick.
For extra damage, but will require,
as you guys know, I am journeying into being a halfway decent Charge Blade player, so I need to start learning up and
monsters will remain tethered for a brief
all that whatnot.
Because
I feel like it's probably going to be like Hunting Horn, Sword and Shield, and Insect Glaive. I'm going to play those a lot, and then I feel like Charge Blade's working its way up there. Okay, so the Savage Axe thing, the red goes away when you put away the axe. Because usually it doesn't do that, like in Worldborn. So do you have to, like, go into Savage Axe mode every time you bring out the axe, or... Oh, no, it's probably because he lost a shield charge. Guard point is so hard for me, Jordan. Listen, man, I haven't even really gotten into, like, trying to guard point and stuff like that, so...
The ability to provide support, hunters can rest assured that they can rely
believe me, I'm right there with you. I am very much right there with you.
The ability you see here is known as healing. It provides a healing AoE.
That is true. He has been doing some, like, amped discharges and stuff like that. So, I mean, like, as far as that blue still hanging on by a thread, that's impressive, to say the least. Especially if he's not using anything like Razor Sharp or anything like that. I mean, that's pretty impressive that it's lasting this long. Oh, believe me, I know. Guard pointing is absolutely... Because that's the thing, is like, even when I accidentally do it, which is like 85-90% of the time, I still have a blast with it. But, yeah, okay, so Toasty, I guess you switched the charge sword for Savage Axe, is that what you're thinking? Okay. Wait, see, now it says somebody gave me 20. Okay, never mind. That was DJ, I forgot. I still just feel bad for whoever gave me the 5 earlier, and I haven't been able to thank them properly.
After a job well done, don't forget to carve your target for using
hey, what's up, Akut?
To craft stronger gear.
If Glavenus isn't in and he doesn't have a sword crossing turf war animation with Goss Harag, that is a loss. A huge loss. I agree.
With a plethora of armor weapons
I
and gear
agree.
for you to chase, it's truly up to you to make your hunt your own.
That was nice. That was a fun little hunt. I liked it.
The hunt begins in Monster Hunter Rise on Nintendo Switch, March 26, 2021.
Oh, there's
Up
custom
next
shoutouts and
is a
stuff, so
deeper
that's
dive
back.
into the Rampage.
Good.
A new quest type introduced in Monster Hunter Rise.
Hello everyone.
But they don't even
and
live
welcome
in the same
back to
place.
another
Listen, man.
Monster Hunter Rise
They can
video.
find a way to meet up.
Today we're going to be taking a deep dive
And
into
shoot,
the
I mean, like,
Rampage,
we don't even know
a new
what
quest
other,
type introduced in Monster
like,
Hunter
locales
Rise.
and stuff like that
Camelot
Goss is going to go
under the
into.
threat of the Rampage, and we need you to do everything you can to protect the village from the oncoming
Rampage
onslaught.
101. I really do
Defend the
think I'm going to
stronghold by
enjoy this.
combining tactical use
I
of
really do
hunting
think that I'm going to
prowess,
enjoy Rampage.
Weaponized installations.
I know
both
that it's,
human
like,
and
way
AI
different
allies
for
in battle.
anything that Monster Hunter's seen, but, like, I really like it.
This quest type requires you to think on your feet, as the odds and number of monsters
Okay.
are definitely stacked against you.
Major threat.
Monsters will attack
Great
in
Azuchi is the
hordes,
major threat.
allowing you few precious moments to orchestrate
I hope
a
Goss's
plan to keep
hammer
you
is just
safe.
his fist and it grows ice
Throughout
when
the
it's
stronghold,
charged to
you'll
level
find
3.
several pods
Look at
where
you,
you can
Pizza.
set up a varied
You
arsenal
working for
of
Capcom or something, huh?
such as cannons, ballista.
I wonder if
and
they're
more.
going to hide the other Apex type monsters until the full game. Maybe. Maybe.
Be
I
sure
loved
to
everything
check
they
monsters'
showed on the
icons
Japanese
clues
stream.
on how best
What's
to
some of the
counter
stuff that
their
they showed on
attacks.
the Japanese stream, Mythos?
Monsters with the blue icon focus their attacks on barricades and gates. They need to be dealt with as soon
This is
as
going to be
possible.
fun. I can't
Monsters
wait
with
to
the
do
red
this with
icon
you
are
guys.
especially aggressive towards hunters.
Like I know I
Watch
did.
out for
I
their
said
attacks
I
as they
probably
try
am.
to
I'm pretty
defend
much going to
the
go through the
gates.
story, I think.
Monsters with the green icon shoot
I maybe
projectiles from
might do
afar.
something like VOD content or something,
Dispatch them
but like
quickly to keep your installations safe.
I'm thinking I kind of want to keep like the village stuff kind of close to chest and actually get to like
Major
enjoy that.
threats are the
But
most
man,
dangerous
this
monsters
Rampage
in
stuff, we are
Warfare.
going to absolutely
Once they approach the
crush
stronghold,
it.
they should become a priority target for you and your team.
Priority targets, major threats. All right, let's see what's up.
Apex monsters pose the biggest threat during a rampage. They must be repelled at all costs.
Okay.
If the main gates come down, you fail the quest. To clear the quest, you need to protect the stronghold by repelling the onslaught of
Smart
the
boy, you
hordes,
only got it for
major
single
threats,
player?
or sometimes Apex monsters.
I
Until
think this
the
is going to be my...
end.
Okay. Rampage is going to be... It's just going to be so
Successfully
good.
repel monsters and complete side missions to level up your stronghold, gain access to new installations,
Okay.
and earn better rewards.
So it looks like those things on the
Once
side,
counter
those little
signal is
objectives.
activated, Hunter's attack power will increase dramatically.
Okay, I see that
It's
down
your
there, the
cue to
level,
draw your
that little
weapons
level
and
bar
jump
and
into
whatnot.
action. Even your friends
Hey.
from Kimura can chip in and dish out some big
They did
damage.
almost a full Rampage hunt.
Each of them could
They
only
got to
help
the
up
apex and
once
cut
per
it
quest,
there. Each wave
so
is
be
like
sure to
6
pull
to
them in
9
at the right
monsters
time.
slowly coming in.
Are you ready
If
to
Apex
face the
opens
hordes
up
of
every
monsters
monster as a
and
threat,
protect
that's a
Camera
cool way to
Village?
keep tier 1 monsters relevant. For sure.
Monster
And I
Hunter
feel like
Rise
that's kind of like what they were
Nintendo
trying to do with like even
March
like the Frenzy
26,
and
2021.
Apex stuff and even like the Tempered and
And
all
our
that
last
whatnot.
segment for today is a Q&A with Monster Hunter Rise director.
That's pretty
Yasunori
dope.
Ichinose.
That is
last month,
crazy,
he collected
man.
a number of questions from you, and he's taken time out of his busy schedule to answer as many as he could.
All right. Ichinose-san. Will there be DLC and title updates with new monsters, gameplay features, and
先
balance
日
updates?
のデジタルイベントでタイトルアップデートの予定を発表させていただきましたが、4月末のアップデートでは特定のクエスト
That will
をクリア
remove
後
the
に
cap on your
ハン
hunter
ターラン
rank.
クが解放されるようにな
Okay,
ります。
cool.
解放した後は、里
Once
ク
the
エスト
HR
や
cap is
周
removed,
回
you
所ク
can
エストを
gain
クリ
an
アすること
Okay,
で、ハンターラン
accumulate
クポイ
hunter
ン
rank
トを、
points.
獲得や
Cool.
蓄積、できるようになります。蓄積したハンターランクポイントに応
As
じて
normal.
ハンターランクが、上昇いたします。ハンターランクを上げていくことで追加されたモンスターの、
Okay.
クエストに挑むことができるようになり
So
ます。
probably
また
something like Camellia's.
時期は
It's going to
確
be
定
like
してい
HR
ませんが、その次のアッ
locked
プ
or
デー
something.
トでも、モンスターの追加に加えてエンディングも追加
And
す
the
る予定です。
conclusion to the story isn't even going to be coming up until the update. Or the design challenges in
100
creating the
流夜行、
rampage.
今回、ゲームのテーマとして、 は、いやアジアテイストってところから、その日本の妖怪をモチーフにモンスターとかちょっと作っていったんですけど、その中で、日本の昔伝わる絵巻物に、100
Hey, smart boy. Thank you for coming, man. Enjoy the Zoom class as much as you can.
ながらのこうみたいなのがあるんですけど、そこをモチーフに、
So we thought of a new quest type. Rampage.
今回の百竜夜行という、ゲームモードを、考えましたと。
That's really cool.
今回百竜夜行
I'm looking for it. I'm very much looking forward to the Rampage.
より多くのモンスターを登場させて、
Yeah, Pizza, that is
でそれらを
very
撃退
very odd.
するようなそういったちょっと派手で
Enjoy the Zoom class. I'm not trolling, I promise.
考えていったわけなんです。
Nah, man, I wouldn't do something like that.
通常のクエストとは違って、より
How to show that many monsters on screen at once and make it fun for the player. Yeah, that probably would be tough. Wait, they're hiding the end of the story behind the free DLC? It looks like it's just going to be a title update. So I mean, like, I don't even know if it's so much going to be like where like Chameleos is coming in. It seems like it might be just like one of the regular updates.
そういった面で、今の形の百竜夜行に、
It is interesting, but I'm happy they are not charging a single dollar to unlock the story. Yeah, oh my god. That would be bad. That would be really, really bad if they were like, okay, yeah, you can get the end of the story if you pay $6.99 or whatever. That would be bad. I'm gonna go IG and just totally destroy all these monsters Texas style. Okay, Bacon, I didn't know that you were going to go straight up IG. I didn't know that. That's cool. We hope you don't just use the installations to repel monster, but also draw your weapons and attack with them as well. Right. I was going to say, I'm glad that they put that counter signal in. That's really cool. Maybe they're just being like, let's not have people complete the story too soon. Which very well could be the case, because you know that there's going to be plenty of people that are just going to absolutely run through the village quest and stuff. Oh, Ryan, you're for sure going to use the longsword. Guaranteed. I'll bet money on that. We have balanced the game. Okay, to be more specific, just on how many players are in the Rampage quest, just like any other quest. That's good too. Very good. We've also set up sub-assignments in addition to the main objectives. Okay, so I mean, like, it's seeming like you could very well just do, like, the Rampage on your own. Especially if it's scaled. But it goes with my theory that there is no Elder Dragons in the base game, and the first update brings them in, or at least the classic four, Teostra, Kushala, Kirin, and Chameleos. Ryan been using longsword since 2002. And dual blades. IG for life and dual blades. Okay, DJ. Did not know that we had so many people that were like insect glaive. I don't really like using mains that much because, like, I mean, you play other weapons, you know, like, you do have the ones that you play the most, but, because believe me, I mean, if I had to, like, if you put like, if you made me say what I made, yeah, there you go, Tetsukabra, that's exactly what I'll say from now on. I'm a Blade Master main. Finish solo the whole game, boys. Yeah, and that's the thing, is like, well, Apex Monsters, okay, I gotta listen to this one. Yes, by completing the Rampage quest, you'll get special rewards that you can take to the smithy and either forge or upgrade special items. Okay, so is that pertaining strictly to Apex Monsters, or is it just completing Rampages as a whole? So, like, are we going to get specific, like, upgraded Apex Arzuros armor and weapons? Because it feels like that answer was a little bit too vague. What were the challenges in creating new monsters or implementing returning monsters in retaliation to the new ability? Handy, I really like IG, but I'm going to try to use almost all of them at the end. I just thought constantly riding the monsters, yes. Yes, that is a good thought. That's usually how I play games. However, once I got really good at Lance, I got hooked on that good feeling of advanced Lance play. This game is going to be hyped. That's right, boy. I get to do all my waiting at once. Charge Blade is very fun. Charge Blade is very fun. Technically, Ravi is a main great sword, but I try playing every single weapon I can. Absolutely. That's my best way of playing it as well. I really enjoy that. I enjoy playing new weapons and getting better, and just introducing that challenge, honestly, of like learning a weapon. DJ, that's just all I'm good at. Well, I mean, like, listen, man, I promise you, DJ, if you venture into other weapons and give it some good time, I promise, man, I promise it pays to really practice and try to get better with a lot of the weapons. I usually hunt solo, but I get the feeling I'm gonna have to help my bro through some of these quests. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? If they can make it through most of it on their own, cool. If they can't, it is what it is, man. Maybe both Rampage monsters have special armor and some rewards you can get through the Rampage mode. Yeah, see, but that's what I'm wondering. It's just like if it's kind of like generic, like complete any Rampage and get this armor, or if it's like, okay, you faced an Apex Arzuros, you get this material to make this Apex Arzuros weapon or armor or something, you know what I mean? Or if it's all just pretty general as far as like completing the Rampage. I was thinking like in Gen U, you need hyper parts to upgrade weapons. I can see you needing Apex materials to upgrade certain monster weapons like Arzuros. Yeah, I see what you're saying there, like how you got like hyper fangs and then like hyper extract, and like some monsters gave, a couple monsters gave this, a couple monsters gave that. Yeah, Mythos, I could see something like that for sure. I can't wait for Monster Hunter Tower Defense. The concept is so cool and fresh to me. But see, like, that's the thing, is that introducing new mechanics like this, whether people love it or hate it, it's pretty much going to be like that. You know, there's not really going to be any gray area, but I applaud them for doing stuff like this. They're already introducing something like game-changing, like the Silkbind moves and all that stuff, and even just the verticality of everything. So like, I applaud them for that, but then they're throwing in Rampage, which is like nothing we've ever seen before. I love it, man. Push the boundaries. Don't be afraid to fail. I mean, look at what happened with the Clutch Claw. Not exactly universally liked mechanic, but I still give them props for even trying to push the boundaries like that. Are you going to get a physical copy with the amiibo or the digital copy? Probably going to get the digital copy. I'm not a huge fan of the amiibo stuff and kind of like how you get to get the armor and this and that for buying them and whatnot. I'm not exactly a fan of that, but you know. I wish there was at least one new weapon in this game. I'd even do Tonfa. Jordan, I would cry tears of joy if they brought the Tonfas back. But, I mean, at this point, obviously, we know we're not going to be getting a new weapon. But, you know, in World, I played like 5 weapons, so I'm hoping to really branch out to a few more technical weapons. Okay. I was going to say, we already know your favorite Zinogre. We already know that, Ichinose. We know that. Yeah, I'm assuming the Apex will give certain upgraded materials. That's what I'm thinking too. What is your favorite weapon type in Monster Hunter Rise? We know this is Hunting Horn. Yeah, boy, we know that. We know that. We already know that. There are many weapon types and one designer can't be in charge of all of them. Okay, yeah. I'm thinking it's going to be like the Temporary Hyper Monsters and the Deviant system combined in a way where there's Apex monster gear, but also some rewards to be used on other equipment. I'm just excited to see it. You know what I mean? I'm very, very excited. Tonfas are just dual blades on steroids. Didn't Tonfas have like some kind of blast or something like that you could like let off after so long? Oh, he likes the Tetranodon weapon designs. The armor design has a military vibe, but the weapons have a water-based motif. Huh. Kind of excited to see more of those. If he likes them, if Ichinose, if he likes them, then they must be pretty sweet. Do you think this will be used to fix older siege fights like Laoshan or Shengaran? I'm not sure. Maybe this is them just kind of like taking the capability. What's up, Jack? Just kind of like taking that siege and how they've all kind of had like that spectacle at first, and then they're kind of like tedious to do over again. Maybe they're taking note of that and being like, okay, let's introduce something that is like siege-esque, but you know, super fun, because that, like, them putting in the counter signal tells me that they have realized that, you know, the siege modes and stuff are kind of boring when you only have to use the cannons or the ballista and stuff. Like, when you only get to use that kind of stuff, and then maybe like a Dragonator every so often, but not being able to actually, like, you know, be a hunter, it's not too fun. Because that's the thing, is that, like, talking about sieges, if we're talking about sieges, Duran Moran is probably my favorite. And that's because it, like, combines both. You know what I mean? Tetranodon heavy bowgun is a giant shotgun. Oh, wow. Yeah, I was going to say, like, not even any additions, just straight up gun. Personally, I'll get Magna's and Rathalos' amiibos for collection. Although I think the Magnamalo amiibo is just layered armor anyway. And Andres, that's the thing, is they're all layered armor. Like the amiibos and stuff like that, that's all it gives. But, you know, I don't know. Paying for the layered armor and stuff like that, I'm not a huge fan of that. Not a huge fan. But I mean, if that's, you know, one way to support them and whatnot, cool.
そうですね。さすがに今はまだ発売してないんで。
Valkana Siege Quest wasn't bad. Yeah, that one wasn't too bad either. But I would still have to, and I very loosely consider that one like a siege quest in comparison to, you know, like the Lao Shanlongs and Zoras and all that stuff. But Duran Moran is actually a very fun one. I wonder if you can get Razewing Ratha layered armor and Rise when using the amiibo. I don't know, did they say anything about that? Might get an NFC chip. I just did Duran for the first time yesterday, really fun. But I spent most of the time of it getting dragged behind the ship, Jordan. Oh my god. The dev team playing any Monster Hunter. Bro, I did a good job making this. Honestly, if they don't say that, I don't know why. I don't know why they wouldn't play it. But I know that Ichinose just said, like, it wasn't even done yet, so, like, they haven't even really gotten to play. Which, you know, it is what it is. So please run around the map with your Palamute to figure out the shortest or best routes. Will do. The whale was a great fight from what I remember. Yes, I love it. The only thing they said is that if you have Stories 2 save file, you get the protagonist armor as layered armor on Rise. But you also get layered armor for the amiibos and stuff like that, Mythos. That's what I'm talking about. But honestly, Razewing is a set where I prefer the female variant because I'm not a fan on the wings on the back of the male one. I don't think I actually looked at that or checked it out much. We're less than a month away from launch, so please enjoy the demo as you look forward to the game's release. I don't know if I'm going to be playing the demo. I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, like, yeah. I don't know. I was kind of surprised too, like, the result of the vote. Like, it was almost like 60-40.
Hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.
I think I'm going to go ahead and go back and watch... Wait, what's this? Oh, is this the one they showed us yesterday? Yeah, I think so. I kind of want to go back and see the skill switching stuff. exactly when that happened. That was at the beginning of the hunt, maybe? Yeah, there it is.
This is gonna be good.
This is just the trailer that they showed us the other day. Okay, let's see what we got going on with this skill switching. Okay. So this one, while charging, elemental energy gathers on the sword to strengthen it and generate a powerful bash effect. Okay, so basically shield charge. The damage dealt by the sword temporarily increases and incurs additional damage. Reinforcing the sword with this skill, however, requires the shield to also be elementally boosted. Okay. Okay, see, and there's that resistance bonus that they were talking about. Releasing it too quickly or too late will result in a failed execution. Gotcha. Okay. Boom. Okay, yeah, so that's what they switched to. This must be Savage Axe, what they're talking about. Shield rotates and acts as a spinning saw blade. This technique switches the weapon into axe mode, allowing multiple hits until the mode is disengaged. Longer hits in axe mode turn the energy into files. Okay, so yeah. So when you put away the axe, you pretty much go out of Savage Axe mode, is what they're pretty much saying here. So that's different. Okay, so you have to... That's what that spinning... Almost like the Ripper shield thing that they were doing. So you have to hold that and release it at a specific time too. Holding the attack button while making successful strikes with the axe will result in multiple hits. Yeah, so that's the Ripper shield thing. Okay, sword to axe, axe to sword. The switching attack forms the basis of a charge blade. Right as the weapon begins switching to an axe, or right as it is about to finish switching to a sword, the shield is raised to block incoming attacks. Okay, so guard pointing.
Type in Monster Hunter.
Counter, morph / a defense focused switching attack with a longer blocking effect. The weapon can block attacks as it's switching to either axe or sword mode. If an attack is successfully blocked during the switch, the follow-up elemental discharges / damage increases. So I feel like this is kind of like a counter guard for dummies, aka me. So like you can pretty much just like straight up use this as like a guard point generator. You know what I mean? So that's cool. That'll be good for somebody like me that is not quite a guard point savant yet. But like just the fact that you're able to switch the skills like this is absolutely insane. It's so good. I can't even put into words how much I love this. Because you're gonna, and that's the thing too, is like you could have 4 charge blades and they could all play absolutely different in the same hunt. It's really cool. I hope Rathalos is in the new demo so I can say I carded by a Rathalos getting meteor slammed into me by Magnamalo. That would be absolutely perfect.
Movesets, known as switch skills.
Okay, counter peak performance. A guard technique uses if an attack is successfully blocked, files are filled, and you can lead into various attack-focused actions. Okay. And then Axe Hopper, this must be the one that's like the super slam thing. Slam the axe overhead using recoil and iron stick to propel you into the air. While going upwards, you can unleash a powerful elemental discharge. Press A to perform a high-powered mid-air elemental discharge / X and A with active shield boosting to perform a high-powered mid-air elemental discharge / So is that what they're calling it now? Elemental discharge /
This flexibility allows you to optimize your approach and playstyle during hunts.
Beautiful. Okay. So you can eat a meal inside the camp, all this stuff. That's fantastic. And then you can switch the skills, which is absolutely insane. Like, I cannot believe that it's just going to be that simple. That's perfect, man. That is just perfect.
During hunts.
Manage items, manage equipment, change skills. Beautiful. This is seriously going to be great. Like, I cannot tell you guys just how awesome it's going to be. It's going to be so much fun. Oh my god. It's so great. Like, I'm very much looking forward to this game. I can't say that I've really been disappointed by anything that they've shown. or haven't shown just yet. I really, 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 really want to get a chance to kind of check out Hunting Horn and see all the different things that you can switch with that for sure. That's number 1 on the list. Number 2, I want to see like the Insect Glaive, all the stuff you can switch with that. I know that we looked on the last video. We went to the website and checked out some stuff. The Insect Glaive, that Wyvern dive, is absolutely going to replace Recall Kinsect immediately for me. But I want to see like the other things that you can switch out. I doubt that we'll be able to switch skills in the demo and whatnot, but I don't know. I mean, like they've pulled out crazier stuff, so maybe we'll be able to switch like 1 or 2, or maybe like the ones that they showed on the website. I don't know. It might work out like that. It might not. But regardless, I am very, very hype for this game, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm optimistic that it's going to be an absolute badass thing. But I mean, yeah. No, believe me. I get the fact of why people enjoy using the Recall Kinsect, and like it's not something that you should just take at face value. But that Wyvern dive for me is going to be much more beneficial. I will use that a lot more than I found myself even bothering to use Recall Kinsect, you know? Oh boy. Goss Harag is going to be an absolute experience to hunt. Because he's just like, I just get like Red Helm vibes off of him, with just like how big he is and how quick he moves about. Like every single movement that he makes is just so much power. And oh wow, that's just absolutely fantastic. Yeah, so I mean, that's gonna pretty much wrap it up for this one, guys. I mean, there's not too much to talk about. Like there was kind of like in the trailer about the Rampage and all that stuff. We kind of got, you know, a glimpse of Goss Harag and got to see a full hunt with him. Like I said, it's going to be so much fun hunting Goss Harag because he just is such a badass monster. But yeah, it's going to be so much fun. I can't wait to Rampage with you guys. I can't wait to go through the story, see what we got going on there. And honestly, I mean, like, it's nothing but good things. Nothing but good things going on. And, you know, I mean, whew, we are close. We are so close. Yeah, Peanut, there's a switchable skill, actually, that gives you Savage Axe mode. You got to swap it out for your charged sword mode thing that you can do. But yeah, it's a swappable skill, so that was really cool. But, on that note, guys, thank you guys so much for joining me and waking up early to catch some gameplay and all that whatnot. But I'm thinking I may be able to get a stream in later. So, you know, if you're down to do some hunts, probably some Gen U. Same as usual, 4:15 Eastern Standard is when we're going to be going on the stream, and then we can talk more about what we saw here and talk about how excited we are for Rise. But on that note, guys, if you have not joined the Discord, boom, description in the link, click that. It'll take you right there. Join up with us. You'll get to know when I'm going to be streaming. You'll get to hunt with all these awesome people in the chat. So, yeah, I will see you guys in the next stream.